So not a big deal.
As for training camp, you know, some fighters say training smarter, some fighters train harder. At this point of your career now, how's training camp? Is it harder? Is it easier now that you're a veteran? You're just used to doing certain things that get easier, or just train smarter?
I've been down that gritty road before, man, and that gritty road is not one for everybody. And I've been down it on numerous occasions. So training is like something I do. It's what I do, and to me, it's gone well. There's nothing that I hate when people say, "Oh, you feel ready for the fight?" Well, if I had 2 more weeks, it'd been perfect. No, I'm just kidding. But we're really, I'm just saying, we're ready. We've been doing everything that we need to do to prepare, and it's still not over. I still got a hell of a weekend ahead of me, which I'm not looking forward to because I know what I got to do this weekend. Which you guys, by the media, will never understand what really goes on behind closed doors to prepare to go to war for 12 rounds on the 30th. So, with that being said, you know, I know I got ahead of me, so and it's not fun.
Yeah. Just based off Victor Ortiz's last fight, what are his qualities now as a fighter at this point of his career? What are the quality, that one quality that you're like, okay, I gotta keep an eye on that?
Well, I mean, when Victor started this game, he was a hell of a fighter. He was it. He was the guy that was supposed to come and take Oscar's, you know, his torch and go on and do big things, but he's a talented fighter. He's got good ring generalship. He's got power in both hands. You know, I got to be on my P's and Q's for that night of the fight because we're going to be throwing some bombs, and every punch is going to be thrown with bad intentions, and you'd be a fool to think that it's not. You know, I always make this analogy that there's no easy way to knock a guy out. I don't want to just kind of knock him out where I'm not going to hurt him. To knock him out, I got to try to kill this guy, and that's what's going to happen.
And I know you're focused on the test game, but I got to ask you about the big fight this past Saturday, Canelo versus Canelo. Did you get a chance to see it?
Yeah, personally, and I hate getting all the recoil and the ridicule back and forth, but I think Canelo won the fight easily. That was just my opinion, just watching from a fan standpoint. I thought he pushed the fight. I thought he went to the lion's den. He sat there. He was comfortable. I mean, how many other fighters have ever sat in front of Triple G that can kill it like that, the way he did, and looked very comfortable doing it? I thought for sure that the right guy won, and I thought he won hands down. And I think his side, I think Abel Sanchez, listening to some of the interviews, that he's kind of accepted it as well. It was a close fight. That's not saying it wasn't a close fight. It was entertaining. But I think the right guy won that night.
Was the style that Canelo fought in, that surprised you?
It did, because when you're fighting a guy like Triple G with that kind of power, I mean, I'm a fighter. I know one punch. We're not afraid to take the punch. We're afraid of getting stopped. Does that make sense? We're not worried about the pain of the punch because there's pain in every punch. But to put yourself in harm's way, especially with a devastating puncher like Triple G, that showed a lot of his IQ, his reflexes, and his ring generalship is amazing. And it showed that night. And I thought the right guy won very easily. Not easily like it was an easy fight, but it was an easy decision in my, if I was voting.
Easy fight to score.
Yes, for me.
Do you think things will be easier for him in the third fight? It looks like that's going to happen for sure.
I would think it would happen. I think Canelo's more of the boxing savant as opposed to Triple G. Triple G is a great fighter. I can't tell he's not a great fighter. The guy can move, he can punch, and he's done well. He has a very extensive amateur career. I think if anyone can make adjustments, I think Canelo proved that he's the guy that makes adjustments. So,
with that in mind, right? What can Triple G do in the third fight to turn the tables and get the victory?
Maybe start a little earlier. I think the first half of the fight was Canelo all day, being in there, moving, doing well. And I think Triple G maybe should have started a little bit earlier. Can he start a little bit earlier? People are going to say, you know, maybe his age is going to play a factor. Now, and then that would be like the kettle calling the pot black, right? Because I'm about the same age as Triple G. But with that being said, Triple G started boxing when he was 8. I didn't start boxing until I was 18. So I think that in there lies the difference. But I think in order for Triple G to make it a different fight, I think he has to start a little earlier. I'm not a trainer, but that's just my opinion.
Okay, what do we expect? What do you expect from Victor Ortiz coming into your fight?
I expect to see a guy that's coming to win. He knows what's on the line. I know what's on the line, and you know, like I said in the beginning of my career, after like my 5th fight, those fights against people that you know you're going to beat, those went out the window a long time ago. I've never been in that position where I could say, oh, I'm going to fight this guy because we're going to beat him. On paper, we're going to smoke him. And this fight is going to be a barn burner for sure.
Okay, how do you see yourself at the end of this fight?
Victorious. If I thought anything different, I wouldn't belong in the sport. You know, it's not like I'm saying, well, I think I'm going to get close, but not pull it off. You know, of course, I'm going to be victorious. We're trained to be victorious, and I think he's a tough customer. I think the fans are going to be they're going to be treated to a very great fight.
Thank you.